Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Ryan Romano here, Mission Pro Wrestling fan, supporter, and self-appointed promoter. And we are on the road to Mission Pro Wrestling Empty Promises, Saturday, March 20th at Pinballz Kingdom in Buda, Texas, streaming live on the Title Match Network. And as we head down that path, I am here once again with another review and reflection video for match number 4 that took place on February 6th at Mission Pro Wrestling Wishes Granted. This match was Skye Blue versus Red Velvet. Skye Blue comes out first. She had a dominant performance back in December at the GCW Diamonds Cup. She was supposed to make her Mission Pro Wrestling debut back in September at Hell Hath No Fury, but better late than never, that's for sure. Skye Blue is making her MPW debut here at Wishes Granted. Red Velvet is out next with a big ovation from the crowd. These fans in Buda, Texas know how much Miss 5 Foot Fine, sweeter than wine, straight out of your mama's kitchen, has been stirring things up all over All Elite Wrestling. A huge mixed tag team match is coming up for Red Velvet as she is going to team with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, to take on the team of Jade Cargill and Shaquille O'Neal in a few weeks on the March 3rd episode of AEW Dynamite. My friend over at the This Is Pro Wrestling show, Dr. Rob Stinson, he stood up and he stirred it up a little bit with Red Velvet too, as she was gallivanting around the ring before she got in and before the match started, of course. Speaking of getting into the ring, Red Velvet showing off her dancing background with an extravagant ring entrance. I totally dug it. She had one of her shirt tied around her waist, and it fell off as she was kind of, doing a little dip before she got in the ring. That was a lot of fun to watch. Even Miss Happy-Go-Lucky, as Brittany Nicole called her, even Miss Happy-Go-Lucky Skye Blue was applauding Red Velvet a little bit in the corner there, waiting for the match to start. Brittany Nicole also pointed out that this was the first time these two wrestlers have competed against each other ever. So those of us watching at home on the Title Match Network, if we hadn't already, knew that we were in for a real treat. It's Red versus Blue. So here we go. This match starts back and forth head and wrist locks in the middle of the ring between these ladies, as well as some arm drags. These two very evenly matched, it seems. Multiple pinfall attempts, out of which both ladies slide so easily out. I wish I could bend my body like that. Both women go for drop kicks on each other at the same time, hitting nothing but air. Brittany Nicole calling Red and Skye mirror images of each other. And I absolutely agree. Red and Skye stop for a moment and give each other a look of respect. The crowd is loving this. These ladies are just standing there for a few moments, taking it all in, letting the crowd take it all in. If somebody asked me at this point in the match if I wanted to take the red or blue pill, I'd still be picking red, but would I be confident about my decision? No. Red Velvet extends her hand to Skye Blue, which she shakes. Noble, but unwise, because Red pulls her in for another headlock, which Skye reverses into one of her own. I should have tried to start the hashtag headlock on Twitter at this point, because remember, if you don't hashtag it, it ain't happening. Skye whips Red into the corner and tried to lunge at her, but Red moves out of the way, knocking Skye down, and then Red delivers an elbow drop from the middle rope onto Skye, goes for a failed pin attempt. Red sends Skye into another corner, going after her with a running clothesline and a couple of punches to the abdomen. Skye falls in the corner. Red showing off how flexible she is. I can't bend my leg that way. Oh, God, I wish I could. Red showing off how flexible she is, extending her right foot into Skye's cheek or chin as she ballets herself between the top and middle ropes, giving the crowd and us watching on the Title Match Network just how much she loves to stir it up. But Red let Skye get back to her feet. I would have tried dragging her out of the corner so I could legally inflict some more pain, but I'm not a wrestler, I'm just a fan. I guess, what do I know, huh? But Red lets her get back to her feet. Skye manages to roll up Red, but only a 2 count here. Skye sends Red into the corner now, and what a tornado kick, followed by a forearm shot on Miss 5 Foot Fine. Skye goes for a pin attempt, hooking both of Red's legs, but again, only a 2 count. Skye Blue is motioning for the crowd to pump it up now for her in this match. They start clapping. Kick to the abdomen from Skye. A swinging neck breaker into a submission hold from Skye. Skye is wearing Red down at this point, but Miss Sweeter Than Wine, she ain't out of it yet. A split on the part of Red Velvet to get out of the submission. My niece and my sister enjoy doing splits. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how anybody does it, but whatever. I enjoy watching it. A split on the part of Red Velvet to get out of that submission, followed by a kick, sweeping the legs of Skye Blue into a pin attempt. No good. Both ladies back on their feet, trade super kicks with each other. Missed swinging kicks from each one of these ladies, but they both connect with the swinging kick on each other at the same time. After that, they both fall to the mat. Two evenly matched opponents here, people. That is the understatement of the 2021 Texas wrestling world, in my opinion, in this match. Both ladies do get back to their feet before referee Yali Sapphire counts them both out. Two running clotheslines from Skye, and a facebuster on the left knee to Red Velvet, followed by a tilt-a-whirl head scissor takedown, and then finally a crossbody onto Red Velvet. Another 2 count. Skye is clearly frustrated. The commentary team knows it too. Skye has thrown so much at Red already, but she keeps getting back up. Skye sizes up Red, who gets back up. Skye goes flying into the ropes. Missed Red there. Red serves her some double knees to the back as long as she's hanging there. Another 2 count by Red onto Skye Blue. I can't believe it. I don't know why, but at this point in the match, the boots of these wrestlers caught my eye. And I'm just thinking to myself how much I love their ring gear. Not only have they been so evenly matched all the way through this, but the way they are dressed for competition is just so appealing to the eyes. The red and the blue just clash together so well. I just wanted to point that out. Anyway, back to the match. At a critical point of the match, I might add, because Skye delivers a sunset flip powerbomb. I've seen Ivelisse do this. She did it very well. She delivered it to Red Velvet into a pin attempt. I thought it was over, but Red Velvet kicks out. Skye Blue can't believe it. Red gets right back up and delivers a kick to Skye's chest. Red delivers a standing moonsault to Skye for another pinfall attempt, another 2 count. In every single match at Wishes Pro Wrestling Wishes Granted, at Mission Pro Wrestling Wishes Granted, you can have so much fun counting something. The number of kicks, the number of suplexes, the number of chops. In this match, the pinfall attempts. My goodness, people, if you were watching this match, you had to be thinking, what was it going to take to get one of these ladies to stay down for 3? Red Velvet looks more shocked than that Skye kicked out of this standing moonsault than Skye Blue did when Red Velvet kicked out of that sunset flip powerbomb. Red Velvet gets up, turns it back to Skye Blue for a moment. I don't know why she did that. Maybe it was just out of sheer frustration. It was a mistake. She turned around to a spear from Skye Blue for, you guessed it, another pinfall attempt. Another 2 count. If there wasn't a time limit set on this match, you had to be thinking at this point that these women were going to go all night. But they didn't. Red Velvet with one final tornado kick to the head of Skye Blue for the victory in match number 4 at Wishes Pro Wrestling. I don't know why I keep on saying that. Mission Pro Wrestling Wishes Granted. My apologies, people. A great show of respect on the part of Red Velvet immediately after this match. She picks up Skye Blue, gives her such a touching hug, and a head and back rub. Red raising Skye's arm. Skye pointing at Red Velvet. Red got the 3 count here, but we all got the W in this match. And Red Velvet will be back competing in Mission Pro Wrestling on March 20th at Empty Promises. I am at the halfway point for my review and reflection videos for the matches that took place at MPW Wishes Granted. I'm going to take a bit of a break and give you all a chance if you wish. Get it? That was bad. Sorry. I'm going to take a break and give you all a chance if you wish to catch up on the reviews for the other matches I've done. They're all posted on my YouTube channel. And I'll be back on Thursday, February 18th, with my review and reflection on the 5th Wishes Granted match. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. And until next time, Y'all take care, and best wishes. Wishes.